Hi everyone, it's Chelsea. I am going to go ahead and do the 15 weird questions tag today. I have the questions pulled up on my phone, so I'm going to go ahead and get started in a minute. Don't mind my messy room in the background. My room is literally a complete and total disaster area right now. And then also, please don't mind the chipped tooth that I have. I chipped it back when I was in first grade on picture day, and now, like 17 years later, all of a sudden, the other day, it decided to chip. I got it fixed, and then 4 days later, it decided to chip again. So I'm not too happy about it, but I'm going to go and get it fixed tomorrow morning, and hopefully this time it lasts. So we'll just go ahead and get started with the questions. So the first question is, what is a nickname that only your family calls you? Um, I actually don't have like any weird or funny nicknames, unfortunately, that my family or my friends call me. Most people just call me Chelsea Lynn, Chelsea, just my name. I'm not too unique in that way. I mean, when I was younger, people used to call me Walker Texas Ranger because of my last name, but that's really as funny as it gets, to be completely honest with you. Um, Oh, and actually at work, people call me Froyo, and that's frozen yogurt, obviously. We have a frozen yogurt machine at work, and one time the president of our company's assistant sent out an email to see how many people actually use the frozen yogurt machine. Well, instead of just replying to her, I replied to the whole entire company, basically saying, "Oh, I get frozen yogurt 2 to 3 times a week when the machine's working because the machine's broke a lot of the time." So it was kind of, it could have been taken like I was being snobby in the email, but I really wasn't. Everyone thought it was funny. I was really embarrassed by it, but everyone at work calls me Froyo, so it's pretty funny to me, I guess. It was one of those you had to be there things, but that's what they call me there. Um, Number two, what is a weird habit? Um, I probably have a lot of weird habits that honestly I have no idea about, but I would say one that my family can't stand is the fact that I cannot drink a whole can of pop in one sitting. Literally, my family will find like 2 or 3 Coke cans just around the house, and they just know they're mine because literally what I do is I will take like 5 sips of a Coke, set it down, just can't finish it because I don't drink pop that much, but every once in a while I want one, and then I'll just leave it, and then a couple days later I want another one, and then we'll just find another, basically full pop can. So I guess that's one of the weird habits that I have. Number three, do I have any weird phobias? Um, I'm afraid of bananas, which is probably really, really weird to people. It's weird to like everyone that I talk to. I hate the smell. I hate the taste. I just hate everything about them. I don't want to touch them. I don't want to be around them. People will literally, like my friends and my family, will send me pictures of bananas like as a joke, or they'll bring bananas around me, and it's just disgusting. If I smell a banana, like I start gagging. Like that's how much they disgust me. I just cannot, I can't deal with them. Number four, what is a song that you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? Um, Probably anything Allie and AJ, to be completely honest. I used to be obsessed when I was younger, and if it ever comes up on my Spotify or Pandora, or if I ever hear it, literally, I will just like be in my room and I will start singing and dancing. And yeah, that's probably really embarrassing, but just love their songs. Number five, what is one of your biggest pet peeves? I am a very, very, very picky person, and a lot of things bother me, and a lot of things give me anxiety. When people breathe heavy, when people chew or smack their gum, or when people chew their food weird, I literally cannot stand it, and I just like sit there and I squirm. Like it bothers me so bad. So I would say that those are kind of all lumped into one. People breathing heavy, people chewing weird. It just really, really bothers me. I cannot stand it. Um, Number six, what is one of my nervous habits? I say and like a lot when I'm nervous. I repeat myself a lot. I have to reassure myself. whatever I'm going to say, whatever's going on, I will just keep repeating myself. And apparently my friends tell me that I also like sit there and I'll like rub my leg furiously. Um, I obviously don't notice it, but it's something that they notice, and apparently they always laugh when they see me doing it. Number seven, what side of the bed do you sleep on? I always sleep on the right side of the bed, no matter where I am. Lately, actually, because the left side of my bed is closer to my window and I've been getting hot at night, I am starting to move towards that way, but most of the time I sleep on the right side of the bed. What was my first stuffed animal and its name? My first stuffed animal, which I can't find right now, I know he's in my room here somewhere, is a giraffe, and his name was Jaffe. And he was just this little white giraffe with kind of like pastel rainbow like tail and everything. He was just like really cute and like had a you like twisted the thing on the side of him and he played some song. He was like my favorite thing for the longest time. Number nine, what's the drink you always order at Starbucks? Salted caramel anything. I love salted caramel anything from anywhere. I'm obsessed with it. Obviously, when they don't have it in the fall or winter, um, I usually get like a white chocolate mocha or something like that. I'm not huge into straight coffee things. They just always have to be heavily flavored for me to even want to drink anything from Starbucks or any coffee place. It's a beauty rule you preach but never actually practice. I would say taking off your makeup before you go to bed. Tell all of my friends how important it is all of the time. I'm kind of like their go to when it comes to makeup and skincare. I probably don't look like it right now. I mean, it's a Sunday. It was kind of like my lazy day. I didn't really care what I looked like. But I always tell them that it's very important to take your makeup off before you go to bed because it clogs your pores. You can wake up with breakouts, things like that. I have really oily skin too, so it's something that's important to me. But to be honest, a lot of the times when I get home from work and I just want to relax or coming in from a night out, the last thing I want to do is take off my makeup. So I practice it most of the time, but when I get lazy, I don't always do it. What way do I face in the shower? I face away from the shower head, so like with my back to the shower head. Um, do I have any weird body skills? No, I don't. I'm not overly flexible. I can't do anything weird with my hands. I can't do a clover thing with my tongue. I can't cross my eyes. There's honestly nothing. I guess the way I'm sitting, a lot of people think that it's weird. I can't really show you right now, but instead of sitting Indian style, I sit a completely like weird and twisted way that a lot of my friends say kills them when they try sitting like it, but it's literally I cannot sit Indian style. It actually hurts me, so I have to sit a different way. Number 13, what's your favorite comfort food that's bad but you love to eat it anyways? Um, Ben and Jerry's half baked ice cream. Oh my god, that stuff is like the best ice cream to me ever. I absolutely love it. And I actually got to meet Ben and Jerry a few years ago. Um, I was at the Ben and Jerry's that's in Ann Arbor by the University of Michigan, and Ben and Jerry were actually there visiting. So that was really cool. But besides that, Ben and Jerry's half baked is my favorite ice cream. Um, our favorite comfort food. Number 14, what's a phrase or exclamation you always say? Jeez, that's kind of a hard one. Um, I guess I say a lot all the time. Like at work, I catch myself and I say perfect all of the time when I'm talking to people on the phone. I will catch myself. I'm in human resources, so I deal with a lot of people who don't follow the rules or do bad things, have to discipline them or help managers come up with ways to coach them and basically help them perform better. And a manager will call me and tell me, this terrible thing or they violated a policy. And I will say, okay, perfect. And I'm not being sarcastic and I don't mean it's perfect or a good thing. And I feel like sometimes people get the wrong thing, but it's just something that I'm so in the habit of saying all the time. Just always say it's perfect, or I always just say. Number 15, time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? I just wear like the most grungiest clothes you can find, the biggest pair of sweatpants, the biggest t-shirt, just anything that's like loose and comfortable. I do not like sleeping in tight-fitting clothes. It drives me crazy. I feel like I'm get really hot if I'm wearing things that are form fitting or really tight to bed. So I just try to wear loose things, and I always have to sleep with a fan on anyway. So wearing sweatpants and a long sleeve shirt or sweatshirt or whatever, it doesn't really bother me because my room is always cold. Okay, so I think that is the last question. So I am done for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also watch all the other ladies' videos as well. Have a good night, guys.